Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Renée-Suzanne and I am so glad you're here today to share with me my musical reaction to REN's breakout song, from what I understand, called HIREN. And I'm excited to watch this. I've heard his videos can be very dramatic. His lyrics are very descriptive. So I'm excited for that. I'm all about that. So let's see what we are jumping into. Okay, well, that is a little ominous there. A floor lamp and a table with a table lamp. A stone wall, it looks like, and a lot of cracked peeling plaster and paint and dirt in the corner. I don't know what we're going to see here. Oh goodness, did you notice here? Let me make this bigger for you. Look at that. Those two. Huh. From the light. Okay. Well, I'm buckled in. I don't know what I'm going to hear. So let's do this. Hi, Ren. Okay. Brought in, oh my, hi Ren. Okay, that is not what I expected from this kind of a setting, and he's a wonderful acoustic guitar player, it sounds like. Yeah, not what I expected. Let's start over here.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking...
Okay, so I'm sorry to stop here, but I'm trying to take all this in. It's both sides of him talking back and forth. And he was wheeled in. He's in a patient gown. Yeah. Let's start over where he starts talking to him back and forth to himself.
Always come back, deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. and I've learned so many coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man, cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not left over.
Okay, so yes, definitely a split personality issue going on, a mental health themed song, and from what I have heard of Ren, he writes his own songs, so and most songwriters write from their own experience. And if you guys have any information about the mental health journey that Ren has had, I would appreciate that down below. It is one of those topics that we, shouldn't be silent on, and the stigma that's left needs to go away. So, I'm invested now.
With me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Ooh, these lyrics are jam-packed. Yeah, that one side of him trying to tear down the other side of him. Questioning his talent and telling him he's not any good, and the other side pushing back, saying he's not looking for commercial success, but that he feels like his music is making a difference. So let's go back about 10 seconds here and see.
You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck.
Wow. Wow, and both sides of tearing apart the listeners of people's music. Those who just barely, listen because they like maybe the beat. They have no idea what's going on in the lyrics. They have no idea what the story is that's being told. Wow.
Up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, REN.
Okay, so the erratic guitar playing with the erratic lyrics and that side of him just really trying to tear him down and saying, look, we're in a, you know, I am you, you are me, we're one, there is no separating us, you know, I'm part of you and you can't get rid of me. Woo! Okay.
Hi, REN. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Wow, so he can't just rap, he can sing. What a voice. And what a struggle. What a struggle he must have been through. Because there's no way somebody writes this that hasn't been through what he's talking about. Wow. And such a young man. And he's got quite the vocabulary, and quite the way of referring to things. I'm very, very, very impressed.
Immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Oh.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Okay, that might be the end of it, but we really have to go back. This young man is extremely not only a musical genius, a lyrical genius, but his real life experience has made him wise. And I'd like to hear that soliloquy again. Let's see if we can get back there to where he's put down the guitar and stands there to speak to us.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Whew. Okay. Well, that took us to quite the heavy place. And he said when he was 17, when things started, and by 27 he was having, medical issues and mental health issues, and he struggled against it, and eventually, as he got older, learned to relax. The less he fought against it, the easier it was, but that it wasn't really a difference between just dark and light, that it was a pendulum that was going to swing back and forth. So that I have lots of questions now. So how old is Ren? Because he looks very, very young. and to have had all those experiences and be able to put it out in lyrics and into music like this. Ooh, I can see why this would be his breakout song. I'm just very, very impressed that he's been embraced for, at least with this song. I don't know about any of the rest of his music, but at least for this song, embraced for speaking about mental health so directly and so bluntly and honestly, and about himself, I'm assuming, because it really does feel like he must have been the songwriter here. Well, as deep as that was and moving as that was, it was refreshing too. Something I've not seen before in music. And I have very much a huge appreciation for REN and his talents and this song HIREN. And if there's anything you guys want me to know about REN and the music that, if there's music that has come out since REN, HIREN, I would really like to listen. Thank you for being here with me today. If you enjoyed this video in any way, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below and hit that notification bell. And don't be afraid to share this video with other people who you think might be able to benefit from hearing from it, especially. So, and as usual, it's only goodbye for now.